Hi, I'm Trevor Vila. I'm going to run you through a nice easy warm-up today. We're going to do some upper lower body, and we're going to do some core and finish off with some cardio just to get you nice and loose. So we're going to start with a march in place, lifting your knees up, trying to go opposite arm, opposite leg, just nice and easy, getting those feet off the ground. Keep it moving, focus on your breathing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I want you to breathe through your belly, not through your chest. We're first going to go and do some shoulders. I want you to do a lateral raise up to the side, going to the front, and then down. Up to the side, over to the front, down, nice and controlled. Keeping a tight core, staying upright, and down. You're going to keep those feet moving. You don't have to keep your knees too far off the ground. Just something nice and easy. Do a couple more of these. Be sure to focus on your breathing. Nice and controlled shoulder movements. You're going to relax, shake it out. They're going to go into some hamstring curls. Curling the leg up, side to side. It's nice and easy. Probably shoulder width steps to the side. We're going to go into some bicep curls. Get your elbows by your side, hands down, slowly curling up, about 90 degrees, slowly back down. Back up, back down, nice and controlled. Keep focusing on your breathing. I want you to keep your hips under you, tight core, stand upright, and down. We'll do two more of these, and stop. Now, we'll go back to a marching place. Let you guys do shoulder stretch. So you're going to bring your right arm across, pulling it with your left arm. Continuously focus on your breathing, getting a nice stretch on your shoulder. We're going to switch here at 3, 2, 1. Move the left arm. Nice job. If you want to increase the intensity, you can lift your knees up higher. If you want more of the intensity, you can just bring your feet off the ground. Just want you to keep moving, keeping the blood flowing. We're going to stop this in 3, 2, 1. We're going to go back to the hamstring curls, side to side. I want you guys to bring your arms out to the side, stretching your chest out. Back together, and back to the side. Trying to bring your elbows back horizontally, stretching out your chest. Always focus on your chest out, really stretch. Now we're going to go up, over to the side, stretching out your obliques and your lats, reaching that arm across about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to make sure you guys keep breathing through this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Transition over to the left, reaching up and across, reaching all the way to the wall, whatever's to the left of you. Keeping your core tight, legs straight up. One more. All the way over, reaching out, stretching the lats, and stretch for the last time. Reaching, continue breathing, your gaze out in front of you, to the side. Now, we're going to do a bent over row. So once you have a slight bend in your knees, bend at the hips, pull your elbows straight back, squeeze, and back down. Elbows straight back, squeeze the top, slowly back down. Do two more of these. Make sure you're keeping your core tight. You keep a slight bend in your knees. Gaze about 45-degree angles down. Do one more. Back up and squeeze. We're now going to go into a hamstring stretch, single leg. So I want you to put your right leg out. You're going to bend at the hips with a slight bend. Your opposite leg. Reaching down. If you need to, you can push your hips back and stay at the top. You can increase the intensity by going all the way down and reaching as far as you can. We're going to hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Remember, slight bend the opposite knee, keeping the working leg straight, reaching down as far as you can, pushing your butt back, hips bent, keeping your gaze about 45 degrees. 3, 2, and 1. Back at the top. Now we're going to do a quad stretch and a little bit of balance work. leg, pulling your knee back, balancing on the opposite leg, bending your knee as much as you can, getting a good stretch. You can keep your arm out for balance. And hold this for another 3, 2, 1, and switch. I want you guys to be sure you're still breathing through this. Deep breaths into your belly, slowly breathing out. Hold this for another 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into another march in place. This time, if you can, bring your knees up higher, getting a bigger arm drive, working a little bit faster. Still breathing through this, keeping your elbows to your side, arms straight up. Continue this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do a lateral adductor stretch. You're going to step out, bending your right leg, keeping your left leg straight, sitting into that right hip, keeping your chest up, gaze forward about 45 degrees, sitting in that right hip as far as you can. Try not to rest your arm on your leg, keeping your gaze out in front of you. You're going to do this for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to switch over to the left, sitting into that left hip. Make sure your gaze is in front of you, still breathing through the movement. You can sit deeper, push your hips back. Do this for another 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do another balance and glute stretch. So if you can, be on one leg, put your right leg across. You're going to sit into that hip, driving into your knee, stretching out your glute. Do this for another 3, 2, and 1. In order to modify this, you can do this from the ground. You're going to lay your back, keeping one leg back, the other leg over, pushing into your knee. You do this for another 3, 2, and 1. Bring the other knee up, push driving into that knee, stretching out the glute. Continue breathing through this and keep your back flat against the mat, making sure your lower back is flush against the mat. You do this for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to roll over. We're going to do push-ups. What you can do is you can do them to your knees. Doing push-ups from here. To increase the intensity, you can do them to your toes. You can spread out your legs if necessary. Keep your knees together. We're going to do push-ups. 5 of these, making sure you keep your elbows close to your sides, tight core, keeping your spine in line with your neck. Do this for another 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into another hamstring stretch. Keeping your feet out, you're going to reach over, stretch, trying to slip into that leg as much as possible. If you can, reach out and touch your toes. Otherwise, just slip into that leg, stretch it out in your hamstring. Making sure you're breathing deeply through the stretch. Don't hold your breath. And we'll transition over to the next. Pushing down, keeping that leg as straight as possible, reaching out towards your feet. Now, we'll go back into a push-up position. We'll do a plank. You'll be on your elbows. You can hold it here. You can modify down. You can do it from your knees. You will hold this. Make sure you're keeping your spine and your hips in line. Your gaze at the floor. Elbows close to a couple inches apart from each other. You keep your feet together if you need to. You can spread them out to make it a little bit easier. Making sure you have a tight core. Hips up. You don't want to be sagging. You don't want to have your hips in the air. So we'll hold this. Another 3, 2, 1. Now relax for 1 second. Regroup. Then we're going to go back to a push-up position. We're going to do bird dogs. We're going to have opposite arm, opposite leg in the air, balancing, reaching out, making sure you're keeping your core tight and your hips in line with your spine. Again, your gaze straight down go onto our backs. We're going to do what are called dead bugs. You're going to have your feet at 90 degrees, your knees at 90 degrees in the air, arms up in front of you. You're going to have your opposite arm, opposite leg go down to the floor. Straightening out that leg, keeping your arms straight, tight core, working up at the ceiling, making sure that your lower back is flush to the ground. Always breathe through the movement. Straightening that leg out, not quite touching the ground, hovering right above it. Do another couple of these. Very nice. We're now going to come back to our feet. We are going to do a set of jumping jacks for 30 seconds roughly. So these traditional jumping jacks. Here, if need be, you can do single arm jacks, whatever you prefer. Jumping jacks, continue with the breath. Bring your arms up beside you, feet out, and sing with your arms. Do this for like 10 seconds. Nice, easy bounce place. Continue going for 3, 2, 1. Arms back at your side. So we will do some adductor movements. So what we'll do is balancing on one leg, bring that leg out to the side, reaching out. If you can, keep that right leg, or whichever leg you're working on, hovered over the ground. If you need to, you can come back, stop in place, lift it back up, put that foot back down. Otherwise, try to balance on one foot. Do this for 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Again, focus on the breath. You can balance. That would be great. Otherwise, put your foot down, regroup, keep going. Do this for 3, 2, 1. You're now going to do some squats or quad glutes, which is a traditional squat. Bending your knees and your hips, trying to sit back as if you were sitting in a chair, straight out. You can go farther down. If you need to modify, you can limit the range of motion, bringing your arms out in front of you for balance. Sitting all the way down, chest up. As you come down, you want your gaze to go in line with your spine and your chest, coming down to about a 45-degree angle. We'll do another couple of these. Feet about shoulder width apart. And now we're going to go back to the march in place. A little bit faster. Higher arms, bigger arm drive, breathing through the movement. Driving those knees up higher. Always focusing the breath. Do this for 3, 2, 1, and back to jumping jacks. Again, you can do single jacks, or you can do together. Do this for 10 seconds. Focusing on the breath, breathing in and out through your nose, your mouth. 3, 2, 1. That concludes our warm-up.